What's the deal? How's it growing, eh? YouTube, it's your dog. I like to clown that guy. It's kind of funny to me and some other people, I guess. I get some comments. I like that. So, thanks. Shout out for the last video. That was kind of funny. I just had a few, so I was obviously just getting into it. But let's see, what was I going to talk about? Yeah, okay. So when I like the way, it's kind of weird, like, because the way I started kind of getting my shit together was I never, like, I don't remember like having like a sober moment or like a moment like where you know what I mean? I just started getting tired of being outside, being fucking run down, looking horrible. I mean, I would come into jail sometimes, 150 pounds, man, and I'm like 6'2". Like, I just was dead. Like, I got rescued. I literally got rescued a few times. Whereas, like, I was just thankful that I fucking gotten in jail, really, and I was able to get food. And I mean, like, I was able, like, but I mean, it's middle of winter, raining, I'm dope sick, you know what I mean? I'm just like, thank God I'm here. Fucking, you know, I can clean up a bit or whatever. Because I always did, and it's weird because so many times I went to jail where I wasn't on the methadone program. I was just strictly still using. So when you get picked up, you end up you're in the cells and you get dope sick. And there's just so many times I remember, man, having that dope sick fucking drive. Like, they pick me up and then you go to like the precinct or wherever and wait, and I remember I just start getting sick. I'm usually, you know, I'm not in fucking a good shape to be around a lot of other people, and you're thrown in a cell with a bunch of guys. I remember a few times, man, just being like so dope sick I could barely move. I was just a fucking mess. I probably just stunk. I reeked. I was homeless. I probably just looked like just a piece of shit, man. Like, wow. And no, that's like, and I just was sick of just doing that, just getting picked up all the time. Now my charges were starting to get, like, I was starting to do bigger crimes too. And, you know, thank God. And that's like, I don't really talk about it, but there is a lot of things that I didn't get caught for that, yeah, if I wouldn't be able to be making a YouTube video with you right now if I did. I mean, I'd still be locked up, most likely. Yeah, so that's why one reason too, I don't fucking sit here and talk all tough and stuff. I don't want to talk about that kind of shit. Even I think, like, I've been stabbed a few times, and I don't really, like, I told one or two stories, I think, but I think that's, like, a lot of stuff, like I said, I haven't been picked up for, right? So, but I don't do any of that anymore. And, like, basically that's actually a good story, I'll tell that. But so I started just getting clean by, like I said, I moved into this shelter, which was in North Van, and I ended up living in the top of it. It was like the bottom part was like a dorm. The middle was like rooms with two people to a room, and that's where the common area was. Then the upper floors were actual bachelor suites, and it was a 2-year program. And it was supposed to be like this, where you go in, you sign this paper, they hook you up with BC Housing. You're supposed to get on a list to get into BC Housing, which is like subsidized housing for junkies and fuck-ups and, you know, mental health and all that kind of shit. So that's how this was supposed to work. And then you basically once a month you go with a thing called a TSW, a tenant support worker, they're called, and then you set yourself a plan of, like, leaving this place, right? Like, it's supposed to be a temporary program. Well, these fucking guys, they just basically forgot about me, and it was a drama-filled place. Like, any other. I might even take you guys down and do a video or two there. I kind of left on a little bit of bad terms with them, but not that bad. But like I'm still good with some of the people that work there, but a few of them. But yeah, so it's supposed to be this like program, right? Where and each month you're supposed to go on, and they help you get your license back and your ID, because like you're just coming there with nothing, right? They help you with everything. Then they they help you with furniture and all that kind of stuff. So but they didn't really do that. At first they helped me. Me moved in and got myself settled, but I still didn't have any like actual social skills. But I just kind of plugged on and went on myself, and I did. I went and I started washing dishes, and then I called my old boss back, and he didn't want to get my call, but finally he picked up the phone, and I'm like, listen, I know I fucked up last time, but fuck, I'm washing dishes, just let me work, fuck whatever. So he hired me, and he literally picked me up every day for like six months, if not longer. And this is a good part in the company when it was just expanding, and he had lots of money coming in. So he was actually taking me out to dinner or to lunch quite a bit. I'd say like pretty much each time we went, like almost every day, he'd take me to like a pub type lunch, which, it's just like $50 for two people, easy, 2 beers and some fucking burgers, man, in a pub. It's good. So anyways, so he was doing that, man. And just, I got my confidence back, and he helped me with, so I was kind of lucky that way, but like I had a guy that was able to believe in me, like, but I did it my own. Like I woke up, I went to work, I did that. But during this whole time, I still was using. There was a time where I was on methadone a bit, but then I didn't like it. Methadone takes your teeth, it takes your bones. It's a real slow acting poison. If you ever get cut off methadone, it takes 3 months. Basically, it did with me. I got cut off in Prince George, and I was sick for 3 months. Like I literally pled guilty to an assault charge I didn't do, just to get out, just to get time served, or just yeah, it is. Yeah, that's what it was. Anyways, so yeah, man, it was kind of a slow transition for me to get start getting my shit together. I didn't go to AA or any of that kind of stuff. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. I just kind of started keep myself busy. I would work a lot, and but then, like I said, I got off the methadone, and I thought I would be able to wean myself off heroin. So what actually happened was I basically was living in this place, which was really cheap, and I was a real idiot. I should have been saving money and been on the program or something, but I thought I would be able to use heroin myself and cut myself off of it slowly. And so I basically was just using, and my boss was, I told him, didn't lie about this. So, I was shooting dope in like $1 million mansions sometimes, man. I'm painting their bathroom, and I'd lock the door and fucking pull my shit out and do a fix. It's lunchtime, it's time for my fix. I would do that. Or I'd have a dealer pull up to some multi-million-dollar house, and I go meet him around the corner and get my fucking shit. Like, I did some crazy, stupid shit for that stuff, man. Like, just, it's, yeah, what a mistress heroin is. But yeah, I thought I could quit on my own, and I couldn't. I just didn't. I tried to detox. I even got myself into a recovery house, and I left the next day. I thought I was fucking over it because I wasn't shooting it, and I was weaned myself down to like a very little. I just had like a little bit of Dilaudid, and I was just like doing 1-2 milligram a day or something really minimum. So I went into this recovery house, and then I fucking, so basically the next night I got dope sick, like throwing up all over the place. It's like, I can't be in a recovery house and I'm detoxing. It's just not going to work. They expect you to program and whatever. So I said, fuck, I'm out of here. And it wasn't until my Lorraine actually came into my life and started living with me is when I got back on the methadone. And then I went from there to a different Acadian type program, which I find a lot better and a lot clearer. My head's a lot clearer. Anyways, hopefully that's an okay video. I don't even know what I'm going to call this.